time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Tiger baseball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Tony Edwards. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now for Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Tony Edwards, Coach Salem Tigers in their last game a week ago. Took on the Kabul Bulldogs, and the bats came alive, Coach.
Yeah, they certainly did, Stan. We came out and was firing on all cylinders from the get-go. Pitching overall was very, very pleasing, and for us to be able to come out and swing the bat like we did and just be patient at the plate. I think that no matter who they were throwing at us, we were having a better game plan, I think, at the plate. And it just kind of worked out for us. We were putting balls in play we needed to, and we weren't swinging at a lot of stuff that's in the dirt and taking the free base and capitalizing on guys in scoring position. So, yeah, it was good, nice to be able to see us come out and put the bat on the ball and squeak out a win against Kabul. It was a good one to have for sure.
Good to get that SCA win. The Tigers obviously took advantage of the 6 Kabul errors, but also a lot of walks. And like you said, good pitching and some outstanding timing on the hitting and put it all together. And, Coach, that's what you're going to need when you come into SCA play, because every SCA game out there right now is just critical with the Salem Tigers. Yeah,
it's critical. Being able to come out, like I said, against Kabul and put up a good score of, a lot of runs and being able to just play good fundamental baseball for the most part. It was nice to be able to kind of get that monkey off our back a little bit and just kind of get ourselves in the win column and, just kind of build on it. And, that's what we're trying to do today, as we face Thayer. And, Thayer's a pretty good little ball club. They're much improved from last year. And, they're a team that, if you kick it around and don't put the ball in play, they can put some runs up on you pretty quick. So, we'll see. I know, like I said, I've told the kids, don't quit in the SCA. I know we're kind of got in a hole here, but it's something we're going to work on. We're just going to continue to play good baseball, hopefully, and we'll see what happens.
And, and you hit it right on the head, Coach. The back's against the wall for the Salem Tigers for the SCA Conference, but really, in all honesty, you're just not playing for conference championship. That's kind of remote right now, but the districts are just right around the corner. It's so hard to believe that the regular season is coming to its last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day, how quickly this season has gone by, how this whole year has gone by. And, just be able to play good baseball and try to find a way to string some wins together, hopefully, and just trying to get some momentum built up for these kids and these players that, just make the routine play and try to find a way to put the ball in play. If we can manufacture runs doing that and try to minimize the damage on the error side of things, I like our chances. I think we're starting to play a little bit better baseball here lately, and it's just we have to keep it rolling. And like I said, it's important to kind of string some wins together and play good baseball here coming up these next couple of weeks, because districts, like I said, is coming up right around the corner, and we definitely want to be ready for that as well.
Definitely got some big SCA games coming up. You got Thayer today, and then you got Mountain View and Mountain Grove on the road, Coach. And so it doesn't get any easier when you start looking at the remainder of your SCA schedule.
No, it's not. And, I've said this a couple weeks ago. The thing about the SCA is, it's so hard to win all 7 of them. So anybody can kind of beat anybody on any given day if somebody's not playing well. So, yeah, it's something that, we got to keep our eyes open with and making sure that we're just playing good fundamental baseball. That's the thing right now. We've talked about our kids being kind of young and inexperienced at the beginning of the year, and it's crucial that we make that routine play and just put the bat on the ball and force the opposition to make those plays. And if we can do that, then we're going to be in most ball games for sure.
Well, we know today that Thayer will come in, and they're a very athletic group. They're not always the best baseball players, Coach, but you cannot deny the athleticism of the Thayer Bobcats.
No, Thayer's got, like I said, they're a much improved team from last season. I think their record's like 10-6, and here the last 3 or 4 games they've been putting up a lot of runs. So it's important that we come out to a hot start. Our pitching's got to be effective. We got to keep the ball down. We got to mix our speeds up, and we've got to be able to put the ball in play. And right off the get-go, we can't give Thayer any extra opportunities, because if we start making crucial errors, Thayer will capitalize on that, because they've been hitting the ball here pretty good. So we need to minimize any damage and just, like I said, stick to the basics, make the routine play, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds good, Coach. Well, the very best of luck today against the Thayer Bobcats in SCA play. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger Baseball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That's been Tiger Talk with Coach Tony Edwards, brought to you as a courtesy of the Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger Baseball is next.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Baseball. Today's game is being brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Canoke, Missouri, LLC, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flyin' W Boutique, Four Rivers Community Health Center, American Family Insurance, Salem Memorial Hospital, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardy, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, Discount Bins in Salem, and Vaughn Insurance Services LLC. Thanks to these incredible sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events right here on KSMO Media.
We welcome you to Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. It's baseball today. Yes, an absolutely fantastic day. Hardly a cloud out there. The winds, what there is of a little bit of a wind coming out of the northwest, which would actually be blowing out, but it's not much. And so, very pleasant day today in the 70s. Perfect day for some baseball today. Now, tomorrow we'll be doing some softball, and then Thursday we'll be at Mountain View to watch the Tigers take on the Liberty Eagles. So, full week of baseball. And, of course, the Salem Lady Softball Tigers will have their softball classic coming up this weekend. So, that's a lot of softball over the weekends on Friday and Saturday. And once we get that rundown of teams involved, we will pass that on to you. But in the meantime, our Lady Tigers are on the road today. We'll be here, and should be an interesting contest today with the Salem Tigers taking on the Thayer Bobcats. The Salem is all-time 16-1 versus Thayer. That's right. They've only lost one time, the Thayer Bobcats, in the 17 times that they have played, and that was here in Salem. So You never know. Never know what's going to happen. But, yeah, most of the time it's been a very tough game, but the Tigers have been able to prevail against the Thayer Bobcats. But Thayer this year coming in with a pretty nice 9-6 record. And so Tigers had to be on top of their game. They're coming in 4-6. So Thayer has the better record coming into this one. And the Tigers, to have a chance in the SCA, will have to win this game. Now, there's going to be pretty tough because they are obviously, they have one loss in the SCA, and right now Ava has none in the SCA, so it'll be very difficult. But again, to have that chance, if you have 3 losses, you have no chance to win the SCA conference. So for that slim hope to stay alive, Tigers have to win today against this Thayer Bobcat team. First, I want to thank the ladies at Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. Alicia, Candy, or Katie, 101 West 4th Street downtown. They provide you with our Tiger Talks. We thank them very much for that. They've done that for all our sports this year. And also a big thank you to United Country Salem Realty. They sponsor our intro to Salem Tiger Sports. Baba Wells is the broker-owner of United Country Salem Realty. Got any questions about real estate? Whether you want to buy commercial, residential, maybe you're looking to sell your real estate, maybe you're looking for investment property, or maybe it's just that recreational property for your deer hunting. Give her a call, 573-729-3148, or any of her staff at United Country Salem Realty. Again, Baba Wells broker owner at 605 South Main Street, 573-729-3148. If you are video streaming with us today, you will see at the very bottom of our screen what we call a score bug. And that little score bug is being brought to you by Ozark Overhead Door. And Zane and his crew do an incredible job. If you need a new garage door, maybe you're building a brand new home and you need a garage door, they can do that too. They can do repairs to your current door, or if you want preventive maintenance, maybe those springs, maybe you're tracking, maybe you're having some issues with your openers, etc. Yep, Zane can take care of all of that. Give him a call at 314-243-9341. Ozark Overhead Door, locally owned and operated by Zane and his crew. They do, again, a fantastic job. And our instant replays that we'll have throughout the day are brought to you by your friends at Hubs Tire Center. They've been sponsoring our instant replay for a number of years now. They're a 3-generation family-owned business in Salem, handling, of course, all of your tire needs. But if you need some repair work done, they can do that too. Shocks, brakes, struts. They can do state inspections and other auto repair as well. If you have a question or two, feel free to call them, 573-729-5800, or stop by 801 South Main Street in Salem. That is Hubs Tire Center. Kind of waiting for Thayer to take their warm-ups and kind of wondering why they're not getting on the field to do that yet. And I'm not sure they're going to take one. Does not appear that they are interested in taking an infield warm-up, so that's different. It's up to the coaches. And so I guess they think they're ready to play. The umpires are making their way down, so I guess when they get here, we're going to start playing some baseball. Well, I want to thank our friends all the way over at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. It is Dr. Ashley Cunningham, and she is an incredible vet. Whether you need your normal everyday household pets taken care of, she can do that, but also livestock, horses, cows, your hogs, things of that nature. Yes, Dr. Ashley can take care of them too. 573-729-4031 at 900 West Scenic Boulevard. Give her a call or drop on by Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated. Well, as I mentioned, this is a key SCA contest for Salem, and so they're going to have to be at their best today when they take on the Thayer Bobcats. Thayer's having a very good season for them under a new coach, and Jason Morris has them playing very, very well. And so the Tigers, who have struggled a little bit, are going to be missing a couple guys because of the trip to New York City by the choir. They're going to be a little bit short-handed today, so they definitely want to make sure that they have everything working for them today as well. So they're going to be playing a few guys, maybe not in a normal position Like Ryan Renault will be at second base today. So he doesn't normally play second base. He's usually our shortstop when he gets a chance to play. But Kane Barrett's done a good job over that way. And then Dalton Franklin will be at first base today for the Salem Tigers as Dan and Barry gets the start on the hill for the Salem Tigers. So we got a Salem Baseball Field Complex. An absolutely fantastic day today. As I mentioned, we'll be at Salem City Park tomorrow for Steelville and Salem. And Steelville does have a few players from Viburnum on their squad. And so we do appreciate them coming to town. That game was originally scheduled for about, 3.5 weeks ago, and they had to reschedule that at the beginning of the year. And so we are glad that they're able to get that back on the schedule. And then we will be on a radio-only game down in Mountain View on Thursday. So the Salem Tigers head that way, and SCA play will follow them down to Mountain View. 4:30 start time on the game tomorrow and again on the game Thursday. This different start time, obviously, to accommodate Thayer's travel to get to Salem. The coaches are talking to the umpires right now. We're kind of waiting for our cue as we're going to help them out here today. And we will definitely be looking for that here any moment now. The top of our first inning, once we get to it, will be brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Remember, there are plenty of discounts that you can find for being a good driver, senior discount, and bundling. Call Jonah 573-729-5156 to get more information. That is Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Allie's here. Are you here?
Yep.
You're awful quiet. You just tell me to shut up. Just say, I want to talk. No, anyway, so you've done one baseball game, right? One.
Pretty well.
One. So you ready for this one? Kind of a key game now. It's going to be a big matchup.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, I'm anxious for it, too. It should be a pretty good matchup today. Hopefully the Tigers can come away with a big win, but we will definitely have to see how they play today. Again, short-handed a little bit. I know our girls softball team a little short-handed today as well on the road. So, well, we'll just have to see what happens, won't we?
Yep.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Did you stay active?
Tried to.
No, try to. Still coaching volleyball?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going good. They're learning. I think they like it.
Well, you think they like it.
I hope they like it.
Aren't you making it fun for them, you hard coach?
I try and make it fun, I guess.
Well, you know all about volleyball and the drills. Sometimes they're not all that fun, are they?
No, they're not.
No, sometimes practice can be a little bit tedious, but, you know, that's how you get ready for the games.
Yep.
You really do need to practice to make sure that no matter what the situation comes up in the game, that you're prepared for it.
Yep.
That's why they do the practice. And hopefully you'll come across it in practice somewhere so you know how to react.
Yes.
That's the whole idea. And then also the repetitiveness makes you better and better and better, more confident in what you're doing. So
It definitely does.
So what age group are you coaching?
Third and fourth graders.
Third and fourth. Just blossoming into superstars at that point, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Well, that's good. As long as you keep their attention
Yeah,
and as long as they learn something, it's well worth the time.
exactly.
Coaching's always been good. I think we're going to get our signal. No, never did get the point from our coach, but I'm pretty sure we know what's going on, and they're going to line up on the sideline. So as we get ready to go to our national anthem here, Allie, you can talk for a minute if you want, but otherwise we're going to take a break.
All right.
We're going to take a 90-second break and come back. It's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
We welcome you back to the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex, as that's been our national anthem. And both teams come out to the baselines to be a part of the participation there. Salem Tigers will have Dan and Barry on the hill today. And the senior will try and shut down the Thayer Bobcat team. Behind him defensively will be Wayne Skidmore in left field. In center field, Luke Christensen, and in right field, Aaron White. On the infield, it will be at first base, Dalton Franklin today. At second base, Rylan Renault. At third base, Mason Sanders. At shortstop, Kane Barrett. Doing the catching today for the Salem Tigers will be Silas DuBois. And Dan and Barry, as we mentioned, on the hill. We will have Hayden Ragsdale being the designated hitter today for the Thayer Bobcats. It'll be Carter Nicholson leading off, playing second base. Cannon Tharp will be in left field, batting second. Owen Morris in right field will bat third. Dominic Boyce, my little B didn't come out very well there. But Dominic Boyce will be at third base in the cleanup spot. Ty Young at first base, bats fifth. Owen Brown, and at the shortstop position, bats in the seventh slot. Cole Hunter will be the designated hitter. No, he'll actually bat seventh. Owen Brown bats sixth. Canyon Harper bats eighth. He'll do the catching. And Cashton Ming in center field bats ninth. Corbin Taylor, he'll be the pitcher today. Taylor will be the player out for the designated hitter. So he'll be your designated player. As Barry warms up, tall right-hander. Has pitched pretty well this year for the Salem Tigers. He can change speeds. Got a decent fastball. Needs to keep these Thayer hitters off balance. That'll be the secret for today's game. Let's see if he can do that. We'd like to thank our friends at Dent County Farm Supply for being a proud supporter of your Tigers. Feed, fertilizers, mowers, weed eaters, all the implements and accessories you're going to need for your home as well as the farm are all waiting for you at Dent County Farm Supply. 1716 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, locally owned and operated. Drop by and check them out. Proud to support your Salem Tigers. Standing in will be Carter Nicholson. They are in their Kelly green jerseys with white pants, the black helmets. Tigers in their white jerseys with the Carolina blue bottom part of their jersey. Carolina blue numbers, white lettering, white numbers, and then the white numbers on the back. First pitch in for a strike to Carter Nicholson from Dan and Barry. We're underway here. They play they play Nicholson. Just a shade to pull off Barry, leaving him right center field. Flag blowing out a little bit. That pitch just missed outside. Infield in very good shape as far as condition is concerned. Grass looks in fantastic shape, so should be a good day for baseball. 1-1 count from Dan and Barry comes home. Fastball fouled back. We are in the top of the first inning, just underway. If you're joining us thinking, wow, the game started at 4:30. Nope, the game started at 5 today to accommodate the Thayer Bobcats later with rival. So back to pitch and a high fly ball to center field. Going back is Christensen. He's there, makes the catch. And that is the first out. You're a typical can of corn, as they used to call it years ago. You know how they called a can of corn? You ever know that?
No.
You know how that came about? Back in the old days, when they had the general stores, the corn was always placed on the top row, and they had to take a hook and pull it down, and when they dropped it, they caught it. So thusly, a can. I'm not making that up now.
Okay.
That's called a can of corn. You're looking at me like I'm lying to you, but I'm not. That's exactly how I got started. I read that in 3 different books, so I know it can't be false. There's a tap at the plate foul. Quickly 0-2. 1 down here, top of the first inning. Salem and Thayer. Tigers will take on St. Clair tomorrow, but we will not be doing that game here. We will be down at the City Park for the girls' game. And a strike 3 call in the outside corner. Tharp caught looking. Bit of an off-speed pitch. He just stood there and took it. And quickly 2 down. Morris will stand in. Owen, their right fielder. One thing about Thayer Bobcats, you can always count on them to be very competitive no matter what the sport. Straight away in the infield, fairly straight away in the outfield. A pitch from Barry in, a changeup in for a strike. Tigers will be facing Corbin Taylor. This is a very young Thayer team. Pitch comes in, a foul straight back. Thayer has one senior. And that's Colton Mills. That's it. And Taylor is just a sophomore who gets to start today. The pitch comes in, strike 3 call. Took it on the outside corner. And down in order go to Thayer Bobcats. 1, 2, 3. We have played a half an inning here at Salem. Our score, Thayer Bobcats nothing. Salem Tigers coming to bat. We'll be back in a minute. It's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
And we welcome you back, Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Tigers and the Bobcats in SCA play today. We want to thank our friends at Discount Bins for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. You know, if you've not been at Discount Bins, you're missing out on some just unbelievable, incredible values. They have bin after bin after bin of incredible, fantastic, unbelievable savings on products you might not even have known you needed. But they're there. You might not even know they existed, but they're there. It really is pretty amazing. 1201 Scenic Girls Boulevard East. If you haven't been there, I highly recommend you go down there. And sometimes you even find things like furniture and rugs, which don't just fit in the bins. They're up against the wall. You'll find incredible savings. 573-543-2113. An incredible treasure trove of values and specials waiting for you at Discount Bins. To the east side of Salem. Don't want to miss out. We're going to the top. Oh, nope, sorry. Going to the bottom of the first inning. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance agent Willie Strader. 573-729-4941 at 1414 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard. Silas Du Bois stands in, and Allie's got the call. Allie, take it.
High outside. Silas Du Bois, left-handed batter, stepping in. Coming up against Corbin Taylor, right-handed pitcher.
Again, just a sophomore getting a start today.
Looks into his catcher. Here it comes. outside.
Not very deep in the outfield for Silas. He does have a little pop. And the wind is blowing toward the center field fence.
Three-0 count. Wayne Skidmore up next. Silas waiting for this next pitch. Grounder to second. He's out. Thrown out. Oh my gosh. Cannot talk.
It's kind of important to do that when you're on radio.
Yeah.
Anyway, Du Bois grounds one in a hole. Good play made there, actually, by Nicholson to range over, and he barely got Silas, who really hustled down the line. 4-3 on the putout, and Skidmore will stand in. Kind of filled that in for you.
Yeah. Skidmore standing in for the Tigers, right-handed batter. Here comes the pitch. Low. Thayer will look into his catcher for the sign. Here it comes. Chop down to the plate, yeah.
Yeah, it's off his foot.
Skidmore will re-enter. They're playing straight away on him. Here it comes. Nice strike by Thayer. 1-2 count.
Skidmore crowds that plate.
Here it comes. Line drive to center field.
Oh, and a diving catch made by Cashton Ming. I thought that ball was definitely going to get down, but it carried out to Ming, who made the diving catch, and there's 2 down. He got a good jump.
Yeah, he did.
Ball was hit right off the meat of the bat, but it just sailed out to dead center, and I'll tell you what, a tough break for Skidmore on that line drive, but fine play made by Cashton Ming.
Standing in for the Tigers, Dan Barry. Pitching today. Terrell looking. Here it comes. Strike. 1-1 count. Bobcats have 2 quick outs right here. Aaron White on deck. Pitch. Strike on that low bottom line. 1-2 count. Bobcats 2 outs. It's a scoreless game so far. Barry will try and take a swing on that last pitch.
He was fooled by that pitch and swung as it dipped into the dirt, dug out and tagging out the player was Silas Du Bois. So down in order go the Salem Tigers in that first inning. 1-2-3, a ground out, a line out, and a strikeout. And as we go to the top of the second inning, both top and bottom, we're going to go there. We're going to get there next. It'll be the Thayer Bobcats coming up with Boyce, Young, and Brown. Our score, we have done here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Back in a minute, Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Dent County Farm Supply is locally owned and here to serve your farm and home needs. Check out everything that we have to offer, including feed, custom mix, fencing, and seed, just to name a few. Did you know that we carry top brand names such as Purina, Bad Boy, Showrite, Weaver, and Steel? No need to travel, we're right here for you. Stop in and talk to the helpful staff at Dent County Farm Supply today, located at the corner of Highway 72 and East Scenic Rivers Boulevard here in Salem.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, Biofreeze products.
Jet Tire and Auto at 800 South Park Avenue is a proud supporter of your Tigers. Remember, if you need new tires, they have a great selection there for you. But not just tires, custom wheels, or it might even be some off-road accessories you need. Jet Tire and Auto is the place to go. 800 South Park, 573-729-3650, providing you the professional level service that you deserve. Barry back to the hill, facing Boyce, Young, and Brown. The middle three of the order for the Thayer Bobcats, and the first pitch from Dannon. Low and back to the screen in the dirt, right at the feet of Dominic Boyce. Dominic, third baseman for the Thayer Bobcats. Stocky young lad. He waits, wiggles that bat, and pops it up on the infield. Franklin calls for it. With it and the catch. Wind got a little bit. Ty Young will stand in. Right-handed batter. Young, their first baseman. Where is that face guard? You don't see a lot of guys wearing a face guard.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on a straight change. Dan and Barry on the hill for the Salem Tigers. The right-hander looks and brings it home. That's a strike for the outside edge. Young gets in. He's right at the edge of the batter's box, almost touching the line at the plate. The pitch comes in, a high fly ball to deep left field. Skidmore goes back, is being held up, and he makes the catch. Got under that one, did Young, and flies out to left field. And standing in will be Owen Brown. Quickly 2 down here in the top of the second inning. In the bottom of the inning, Aaron White, Hayden Ragsdale to DH, and Mason Sanders will be at the plate. And with 2 down, the first pitch, a fastball high and away. Salem will host St. Clair tomorrow, 4:30. But we will be at the Salem City Park for the girls' game. Pitch, a strike on the outside edge, took a little something off. Right center field is the biggest gap out there in the outfield. Otherwise, straight away in the infield. A pitch low and away. Scooped up as Brown looks in and then down to his coach and then back. New coach Jason Morris here at Thayer. Jacob Womack, his assistant. I do not know those gentlemen. Pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. And it's 2-2 count. 2 down, top of the second inning, no score. White, Ragsdale, and Sanders are waiting at the bit. Now, fastball's inside. Full count. Brown back in, wiggling that bat. The pitch comes home, and a high pop fly in the short center field. Going out is Barrett, and that ball's going to fall for a base hit. Christensen was playing deep, could not get in. And the ball falls for a single, and there goes the no-hitter. Oh, no. Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Can't. Cole Hunter will stand in. He's the DH. Bats left. Facing Dannon Berry. We're in the second inning. First base runner against Dannon. Looking in, the sign, man at first base, a short leave, a swing and a miss by Hunter. They give Hunter a whole bunch of room in left center field. Christensen playing way over into right center. The 0-1 pitch comes home. There's a smash to right. That's a base hit. Making a turn and going on to third base. The throw could beat him. It's there, and he is out. A perfect throw made by Aaron White from right field. One hop to Mason Sanders, and he put the tag on for the out. So a base hit by Hunter. The out recorded at third base goes 9-5 on the putout, and that retires the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left. We've now played an inning and a half. We have no score here at Salem. Back in a minute. It's Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Salem License Office is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers at 1104 South Main Street, right there in the Crossroads Shopping Center. You know, if you need a license, driver's license, state ID, maybe you need to get your trailers licensed, boat licensed, car, truck, get the idea? Salem License Bureau can handle all that. They offer notary services, so much more. Get on by and see them in the Crossroads Shopping Center, or call 573-729-8305. Salem License Office, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Aaron White will stand in. Aaron will lead things off, followed by Ragsdale and Mason Sanders. We're in the second inning. No score. Heck of a throw by Aaron White to get Brown trying to go to third base. He didn't even hesitate going around second. He was bound and determined to get to third. But the arm of White said no. Aaron waits. 1-0 comes home. A little bit inside. 2-0. This is your inning. What am I doing? Bad habits. Bad habits.
2-0 count for White. Pitch. Strike on the outside line. Bobcats giving White a straightaway. Here comes the pitch. Chops up to second. And gets thrown out at first.
Nicholson throws out White. And that big chopper up the middle. Like Carter kind of slipped a little bit when he went to plant his foot. It might be a little bit soft yet on the infield.
Hayden Ragsdale stepping in for the Tigers. Designated hitter today. Thayer looking into his catcher for the sign. Low ball. Ragsdale kind of hugging the plate, waiting for this pitch. Pitch 2 is also low. 2-0. Mason Sanders on deck. Pitch. Inside strike. Still a scoreless game for Thayer versus Salem. Pitch. Swings foul tip back into the screen. Ragsdale will take a practice swing and re-enter. 2-2 count. Pitch from Taylor. And drop in and be a strike.
Ragsdale caught, looking. Heck of a curveball.
Mason Sanders standing in for the Tigers. Playing third base today. Pitch. Low. Pitch. Swings and misses. We a 1-1 count. 2 down. Came Barrett on deck. Pop fly foul ball past the Thayer dugout. Taylor will take a breath and look in. Here comes his pitch. Another low ball. 2-2. Pitch. Outside, pops up from the catcher's glove.
For Thayer in the third inning, it'll be Kenyon Harper, Cashton Ming, and then the top of the order, Carter Nicholson.
Sanders waiting for this pitch. Right-handed batter. Grounder to, oh my gosh, the shortstop gets past him. It'll be a base hit for Mason.
Right through the legs of Brown. It'll be an error. First Tiger base runner. And Barrett will stand in.
Barrett, right-handed batter. We'll check his armband and step in. Pitch from Taylor. Way inside. Barrett having to dodge that. Taylor looking in. Here it comes.
So to first base, but getting back with Sanders. 1-1 to count, 2 down.
Trying to throw Sanders at first. Barrett will re-enter, waiting for this pitch. Bobcats giving him a straightaway in the outfield. High ball. 2-1 count. Barrett playing shortstop today for the Tigers. Sanders going to steal second. Throw from Harper way off, and Sanders safely makes it.
Backed up nicely by the center fielder, Ming, who came in. That ball was nowhere near the bag. Shortstop pulled up short. Second baseman didn't even go back to back up. Fortunately, Ming did for Thayer.
Here comes the pitch.
Check swing by Barrett. Ball nicked his bat. Foul tipped into the glove of the catcher.
Full count for Barrett. Outside low. And that'll be a walk. Rylan Renaud stepping up, right-handed batter with 2 Tigers on base. Pitch low.
Taylor got the first 2, then the error, and now a walk. Renaud standing in. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 1 ball count. He's out. Sanders gets picked off at second base by Taylor. He turns and spins. He started leaning Play goes 1-6 on the putout, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits. An error, a walk, man picked off, one man left. We've now played full 2 innings here at Salem. Our score, Thayer Bobcats nothing, Salem nothing. Back in a minute, it's Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
3 free. Welcome back, Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. No score. Thayer and Salem on this Monday afternoon baseball game. Salem will be back here tomorrow, take on the St. Clair Bulldogs, kind of a precursor to district play. And we will not be here to cover that game, though. We will be down at our Salem City Park for our Lady Tiger softball game with the Steelville Lady Cardinals with help from a few Lady Jays from Viburnum. Then on Thursday, we're going to make the road trip with our boys down to Mountain View, take on the Liberty Eagles. And we'll be there bringing that game to you, audio only, on KSMO Media. Dan and Barry with the warm-up tosses. Side to boys with the throw down to second base. Sanders getting picked off at second base. He was leaning. And they caught him on a little step off and the hip got over there. When your hips go, wherever your hips go, that's where you go. Isn't that right?
Yep.
You teach that as a coach? Do you not know that?
I should.
You should.
Those little girls need to learn.
You can fake somebody's out with your head and you can do all that stuff, but if your hips don't move, you can't go there.
Yep.
First man up is Canyon Harper, and fall one to him from Mr. Dannon Berry. Berry, the tall right-hander, 6'6", played some basketball. Brings that in, a high pop-up on the infield. Will it stay in play? And I'm assuming it fell. Can't see down the line. Sanders couldn't make the play. It was over very close to the fence, but it came back. Ball will always come back if it's popped off the inside when it comes over the fence. Why? It's physics. Slow curve in for a strike. Quickly 1-2 the count to Canyon Harper. He's the catcher for the Thayer Bobcats. Right-handed batter crowding that plate as the pitch comes home. Check swing in the dirt. 2-2. Cash to Ming on deck. No score in this one. SCA battle between the Thayer Bobcats and Salem Tigers. Next one coming to Harper. Here it is. High with a fastball. 3-2. Thayer's had 2 hits in the game. Salem Tigers have had none. And the pitch comes in high, ball 4, and a first walk given up by the pitcher, Berry. Sanders missing the pop fly, though. You're giving him another chance. He never touched it. No error. But those are the plays that have to be made when you're playing good teams. Ming will stand in. Playing center field, they made a heck of a catch back in the first inning on a Wayne Skidmore line drive. The pitch is up and in. Surprised they don't pinch run for Harper. I didn't see anybody come in. And with nobody out, maybe they'll just let him run. Berry working from the stretch, checks, brings it way high and inside. Two and 0. We are in the third inning. Monday afternoon. Pitch comes in. That's a strike on the inside corner. Ming taking all the way until Berry threw him a strike. Checks the sign for Du Bois. Looks at first. Not much of a lead. The pitch comes in. Bunt attempt. Missed. Did not really attempt the bunt. That's an umpire's call there. He did not really offer at it, but he never did pull the bat back. Nor did he even try to, but looks like he asked the second base umpire, and he said no. 3-1 to count. Man at second base on the steal and a wild pitch at the same time. Pitch comes in for a strike to make it 3-2. Thayer with a man at second, nobody out. Nicholson and Thorpe will follow. Excuse me. Berry could use the strikeout here. 3-2 pitch. Coming to Ming. Here it is. Strike three call. Got him right at the top of the zone. Ming, I don't think believed it, but he was. He was called out on strikes. Ball letter high. He took it. Punched him out. Big strikeout for Berry. Still with Harper at second base and Nicholson, who flew out to center his first time. Pitch comes in. Off speed pitch in for a strike. Nice pitch. Nicholson, a junior. One of the senior guys on this team, a senior citizen guy. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. Good fastball on the outside edge. Quickly 0-2. With only one senior on the team. And that's Colton Mills, who's not even starting. Young Thayer Bobcat team. The 0-2 pitch from Berry. Comes in off speed, low and inside. Nicholson took that one. Renault trying to keep him close at second. Along with Barrett, they jockey back and forth. Harper, the short lead. The pitch comes in, a foul down the third base side. Sanders about a step behind the bag, about 8 to 10 feet off. Tigers give right center field to Nicholson. As the 1-2 pitch from Berry comes home. And a pop foul off to the right side. That's going to go out of play and off toward the street. By the top of the third inning, no score. Canyon Harper at second base, one out. Carter Nicholson, their leadoff man at the plate. 1-2 count. One down, a pitch from Dan and Berry. Here it comes in the dirt. Knocked down by Du Bois, keeping Mr. Harper at second base. Harper with the lead. The sign from Du Bois. Berry checks, looks, brings it in. Grounder towards third. Sanders boots it. Was right at him, and he tried to backhand it, and it went off his glove behind him, and that'll be an error. Harper will be at third base. Down at first now goes Nicholson, and Cannon Tharp will stand in. Tharp, a left-handed batter. He struck out his first time up. Nicholson with good speed at first base. He has a short lead. Not going to pitch way outside. First and third, only one out for the Thayer Bobcats here in the top of the third inning. A walk and an error. Things you want to have happen. And the pitch from Barry comes home. Runner going. Curveball strike, though the second base is cut off. And they got the man going back, and a wild throw by Renault allows Harper to get back. Boy, I tell you what. Harper slipped trying to get back. He was dead meat at third base, and Renault threw the ball up the line past Sanders. Renault could not advance. No one could. You cannot assume an out, so no error. But boy, that's another gift the Salem Tigers have given away. So far, 3 gifts in this inning for Thayer. Pitch coming to Tharp with runners at second and third, and then Barry steps off as Nicholson has the big lead at second base. He is credited with a stolen base, by the way. Infield in on the edge of the infield for Tharp. Harper does not have to run. A pitch and a pop-up straight up in the air. Will it come back for Silas? Will it come back? And he does. He makes the catch right up against the screen. I'm sure that ball was farther out over the screen behind us and came back. Good patience by Silas to get that out. That's a key out for Barry. And Owen Morris will stand in. So a missed pop fly, an error on the error on the third baseman, a bad throw from the second baseman when they had the man picked off. And it's still scoreless. Let's see if Barry can pitch out of this. The pitch comes in, a swing and a miss with a fastball. Morris, right-handed batter, playing right field today. Standing in, second and third. 2 down. Steps out, calls time. Salem in the third inning will have Renault, Christensen, and DuBois. Dan and Barry, the big tall right-hander, ready to bring it home. The 0-1 pitch. And that looked good, but it was a little bit low. One and one to count. As I mentioned, there's a base open, so the runners do not have to come home. Pitch from Barry, curveball. That's a doggone good pitch, but it just stayed inside. That was a right pitch for the right situation, but it just missed. 2-1. Dan and Reddy brings it. Just missed with a fastball on the outside edge, and it's 3-1. Dominic Boyce waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch from Barry. That's a strike. Harper at third base. Nicholson at second. 3-2 count. 2 down the pitch. Swing and a foul. Ball was up. And Morris had a good whack at that one, but fouled it straight back. We're in the third inning, no score. They are threatening here. Second and third, 2 down. The 3-2 pitch from Dan and Barry comes home. Just missed outside with a fastball. The second walk of the inning loads the bases for Dominic Boyce. Ball is just a tick outside. And Boyce, who popped out to first base his first time, will stand in. Right-handed batter. He's a big boy. Playing third base today. Barry brings it home. That's a strike. The boys fake the throw down to third base with the sun right though in the eyes of Sanders. That's probably not a real good idea. The 0-1 comes home. Fastball high. It's 1-1. Bases loaded. 2 down. 1-1 count. Pitch from Barry comes home and a ground ball towards short. Booted. Picked up. Throw across and is No, pulled a man off the base. Franklin couldn't keep his foot on the base as Kane Barrett bobbled the ball, and that'll be an error and allow the first run to score Harper, and it's 1-0 Thayer Bobcats. For the Salem Tigers, their fourth miscue of this third inning. And that'll be an E6. And standing in is Ty Young with the bases loaded. Barry got the ground ball, but they could not turn the play. Barrett bobbled that ball, hit his glove, rolled out, and then he threw wide to first base, and Franklin couldn't keep his foot on the bag. 1-0 Thayer. Pitch to Young. High pop foul, backing out of play on a high fastball. 1-1 to count. A walk. A wild pitch. An error on third. A missed pop fly. A missed pickoff. And then an error by the shortstop. All in this inning. Pitch comes home. Fastball. Strike on the outside edge. And again, Du Bois does throw down to third, but not a very good throw. And then the throw gets away from the pitcher on the throw from Sanders. Backing up was Franklin. 1-2 the count. Young waits. Pitch from Barry. Fastball high. 2-2. One nothing Thayer Bobcats. Bases loaded. 2-2 pitch comes home. And a pop foul backing out of play as Young fought that one off. Nicholson at third base. Morris at second. Boyce at first. At the plate, Ty Young on the rubber. It's Dan and Barry, brings it home. Off speed outside. Again, a full count. No place to put this man. They'll all be running with two down. Barry ready. The pitch comes home. Grounder towards short. Barrett has it to throw to first base, right on the money to retire the side. 1 run, no hits, 2 errors, and 3 left. We have now played 2.5 innings. The Thayer Bobcats lead this one 1-0. Back in a minute. It's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
I want to thank our friends at Legends Auto for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, right at the corner of MacArthur and Highway 3272. Drop on by and check them out or call 573-729-2884. Keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Get to Legends Auto here in Salem. Bottom of the inning brought to you by Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent. Willie can help you out and make the determination on what's the right type of insurance for you, all the way from barn and tractor insurance to your home and your life insurance. Why not get in touch with Willie today? 573-729-4941. Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. It'll be Rylan Renault, Lou Christensen, and Silas Du Bois. Salem down by 1. On an unearned run back in that third inning. Standing in from the right side is Renault. He Waits for the first pitch coming in from Thayer. Here it comes. Fastball outside. From the stretch. The pitch coming home. Swing and a miss. I'll let you take it, Allie.
All right. Here comes a pitch from Thayer. Swing and a miss. Be a 1-2 count. Fernand waiting for this next one. And he'll get struck out looking. Taylor's third strikeout of the game. Luke Christensen stepping up for the Tigers. Right-handed batter. Here it comes.
Ooh, ouch.
He'll take that hard pitch to the shoulder. That has gotta hurt.
Christensen shakes it off, goes down to first base.
Back to the top of the lineup, Silas DuBois.
1-0 Thayer Bobcats. Top of the order for Salem Tigers.
Silas will step in. Here it comes. Outside. Silas ready to bat now. Thayer looking in. Pitch. Outside. 2-0 count.
Right-hander Thayer clears away the dirt from his pitching rubber. With both the first two pitches have sailed on him. Let's see if he's found the groove. Nope.
Way outside.
Even worse.
Bobcats giving DuBois straight away in the outfield. Silas showing a bunt, taking it back. And that'll be a walk.
So a hit by a pitch and a walk put the first two on for makes it first and second for Salem with one down here in the third inning. Top of the order back up with Skidmore and Barry still waiting on deck. Skidmore coming to the plate right now, and he had a smoking line drive to center that was caught in a diving effort by Cash Jabing. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one, same one. He's back at the plate.
Pitch. Right down the middle for Thayer. Bringing it back in. Skidmore will check his van and re-enter. Barry on deck. Pitch. Foul tip back into the screen.
Right-handed batter Skidmore steps back out.
Thayer looking in. Here it comes. Outside. 1-2 count. Skidmore ready for this pitch. Way inside. Almost got another hit by pitch, but dodged it.
Christensen not sure if he should go or not at second. Probably should be at third, but probably had the ball hidden from him from Skidmore.
Swings and misses. Taylor's fourth strikeout of the game. 2 down for the Bobcats. Danenberry stepping in, right-handed batter, doing the pitching today for Salem.
Salem still looking for their first hit.
Trying to throw back to second. He's taking another hit, so trying to get thrown out at second. It'll bounce off of Luke's leg with nobody there to cover the bag.
One on the shoulder, one on the leg.
There you go.
He's tough.
Here comes the pitch. Chops it down in the Salem dugout. Denon will re-enter. Ready for this pitch. Here it comes from Taylor. Swing back into the Salem dugout.
Putting that ball in on the hands of Danenberry.
0-2 count. 2 down for the Bobcats. Taylor looking in for the sign from Harper. Here it comes. Back into the Salem dugout. Keeping himself alive with foul balls.
White better keep his eyes and ears up. A couple of those pulled right by him.
Here comes the pitch. Grounder to third. Easily step on the bag in the force out.
Berry reaches on the fielder's choice as Christensen is forced out 5 unassisted, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, a walk, a hit batsman, and 2 left. We have now played 3 innings. It is the Thayer Bobcats 1, Salem Tigers nothing. We'll be back in a minute. It is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
We welcome you back to the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. SCA play between Salem and Thayer. Bobcats at a 1-0 lead. They will send up Owen Brown, Cole Hunter, and Canyon Harper here in the 4th inning. Tigers with a couple of miscues back in that 3rd inning, making it 4 of them. And allowed 1 run to be scored, but it was unearned. I want to thank our friends at Technology Junkyard for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6. You can get in touch with Chris at 573-453-0418. Repair services for your TVs, your computers, but also recycling and repurpose services like your monitors and other electronics like, we'll say receivers, even some of those other hi-fi consoles. He had a couple of those. They were pretty cool. Don't see those around much anymore. Anyway, get in touch with Chris, Technology Junkyard, 37,228 Highway 72, open Monday through Friday. We're at the top of the inning, brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer. Questions you might have about insurance, call Jonah 573-729-5156. As Brown steps in, Brown singled his first time. Shows bunt, does bunt, and that ball is foul. Umpire trying to get out of the way. One strike. Brown back in. Brown had a check pop fly single in the first or second inning. A little short pop fly in the center. Shows bunt again, takes a fastball outside, 1-1. Brown who plays shortstop, right-handed batter. Just 2 hits in this game. Both belong to Thayer. Pitch from Berry comes home. There's a high pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Renault calls for it, and he makes the catch. One down for Cole Hunter, their DH. He singled to center his first time. One down in the top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Thayer. Dan Berry pitching a very good game, but being outpitched right now by Corbin Taylor because of mistakes. First pitch comes in, a fastball high and away to number 21, Cole Hunter. He's a lefty standing in. He waits, the pitch comes home. Swing and a miss, late swing. Good fastball. Du Bois behind the plate, shows the sign. Berry accepts it, brings it home, inside and low. Knocked down by Silas before it gets to the umpire, right by the left-handed batter's box. 2-1. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Thayer. The pitch, that's a strike on the outside corner. They give him left center as Christensen has swung over a little bit toward right center. Skidmore and straightaway left. Pitch, just missed on the inside corner. Hunter, lucky on that one. 3-2 count. And the 3-2 pitch comes home. Swing and a foul right at the feet of the catcher and then back to the screen. Kenyon Harper waits on deck. He scored the only run in this game. All because of a walk. And some misplays. Swing and a miss on a straight change. And Hunter down on strikes. That's strikeout number 4. For Dan Berry. Kenyon Harper stands in. He fouled one down the third base line that eluded Mason Sanders up against the fence on a pop fly. Reached on a walk with a second on a wild pitch. And eventually, after two errors by the Salem Tigers, scored the only run of this game. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball, blew it right by him. In the 4th inning for Salem, White, Ragsdale, and Sanders. Harper takes a fastball inside. 1-1. Top of the 4th inning here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. As the pitch comes home, and a high fly ball in the left field. Skidmore goes back. He's got some room, and he makes the catch. I think he was battling the sun a little bit there, but he was able to find it and make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across for the Thayer Bobcats. In the 4th inning, they go down 1-2-3. We've now played 3.5. To the bottom of the 4th we go. It's the Thayer Bobcats 1, Salem Tigers nothing. Back in 1 minute, Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Don't wait any longer for great dental care. Four Rivers Community Health Center specializes in helping individuals and families with Medicaid insurance. Need help applying for Medicaid? We have community health workers and navigators to make the process easy. Even if it's been years since you last visited the dentist, we can help. Our comfortable office, compassionate team, and minimally invasive treatments will help you feel completely at ease. Four Rivers Community Health Center. Your community, your health.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
There's some wild games yesterday. I mean, Buffalo is down 2-0 with 8 minutes to play, scored 4 goals. That was fun. And we welcome you back, Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Don't forget Cardinal Baseball for those on the radio side will be coming up. We'll have that joined a little bit late, but that's okay. You miss a little bit of pregame show, you won't miss the play-by-play. How about them Cardinals? Holy cow! They're second place in the Central Division behind Cincinnati. I don't think anybody thought that was going to happen. Neither of those teams would be there. But anyway, we'll see how long it can stay. They play tonight. Who do they play tonight? Oh, yeah, the Marlins. Take it on the Marlins. Going back to Miami. All right, bottom of the inning brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader, 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, for those days when you know you need insurance because things happen. Make sure you get in touch with Willie. He can help you out. First pitch is a little bit behind Aaron White. Goes back to the screen. They say it nicked him. Aaron's going to get a free pass. Second hit by pitch by Mr. Taylor. Anyway, get in touch with Willie. That phone number, by the way, is 573-729-4941. Make sure you are covered for all events in your life. All righty. Allie, runs. We need runs.
Right here. Hayden Ragsdale, right-handed batter, the designated hitter for Salem Tigers today. He'll watch that first strike.
Salem's had a couple of guys hit, but they don't have any hits.
Here comes the pitch from Taylor. Line drive to center field. Ming making that catch.
Right at him. I mean, maybe a step to his left. That ball was hit right on a rope.
Yeah. Mason Sanders standing in for the Salem Tigers today, playing third. Right-handed batter. Taylor looking in. Here it comes. Foul tip in the screen.
On the Spot Auto Glass, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Check them out on Facebook. But remember, what they do is write their name. So you don't have to remember much else because they change out your auto glass on the spot. 573-247-3608.
Way high pitch. 1-1 count.
Bob in the fourth inning, 1-0 Thayer.
Sanders ready for this pitch with White on first. Here it comes. Be a high ball. 2-1. Barrett on deck. Bobcats giving Sanders the straightaway. Here it comes. Low in the dirt. Harper will knock that down.
That was a nice block, too.
Sanders stepping in, 3-1 count. Pitch. And that'll be a walk for Sanders.
High fastball, and Salem Tigers receive their third walk of the game. They've had 2 guys hit. 5 passes. And it looks like Coach Morris is going to pay a visit. His sophomore hurler, Colbin Taylor, has not given up a hit, but they're going to make a change. And Cole Hunter, their DH, is going to come in the game and go to right field. And Taylor's going to check out. Here we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. And it looks like Owen Morris, their right fielder, is going to go to the mound. So Taylor will be finished for the day. He is not allowed to hit in this game. He's pitched well. But being a sophomore, the pitch count starts to get up there and they have to pull you out. And I think that's really part of the reason why here. He has gone 3 1/3 innings. No hits, has not given up a run yet. He is responsible for both White and Sanders on the base pass. He did have 3 walks, 2 hit batsmen, and he did strike out 4 in the game. So another right-hander checks in, and that's in the form of Owen Morris. Owen is a junior. Right-handed pitcher, tall kid. And he will be facing Kane Barrett first up. So hit by a pitch, a line out, hard line out by Ragsdale to dead center, and then a Sanders walk. Tigers need a run. They trail it 1-0. Dannon Berry has gone 4 innings, given up just 2 hits and an unearned run. He has struck out 4. He has walked 2 so far. But a couple of errors behind him in that 3rd inning allowed Thayer to get their run. So Hunter now in right field. Morris here in the bottom of the 4th is now the pitcher. Barrett will stand in. He walked his first time. Third baseman Boyce trying to shield his eyes over there. They give Barrett the left field line. They really bunch him toward left center. The pitch comes home. Swinging a chop towards short. He might beat that out. Coming on to throw to second. Now they get the force out. It's a good play made there by Boyce. As Sanders did not get to second base in time, so Barrett reaches on the fielder's choice. And it's going to be first and third with 2 down. 5-4 on the putout. Now get your run.
Right here.
Right here.
Renaud stepping in for the Tigers.
Catcher out there, Canyon Harper. Like he was trying to guide guys around a little bit.
Renaud waiting for this. Inside. Harper trying to throw down the second. Way off.
Well,
Going to the shortstop.
Yeah, Barrett stole second. It's a cutoff play. But the shortstop came in, but they had no intention of worrying about the man at second.
Morris checking his runners. Here it comes. Low. 2-0 count. Renaud stepping in the bat with 2 on. Morris looks in, checks his runners. Pitch. Strike on that low inside line. 2-1. Bobcats have 2 outs. Pitch. We're not looking at that third high ball.
The fastball just kept riding. Morris can throw hard.
Pitch. Inside. And that'll be a walk for a nod.
So the bases are loaded for Luke Christensen.
Luke, a right-handed batter, stepping in.
Luke was hit his first time at the plate and again at second base. He'll take that again to tie the game.
Yeah. Pitch. High ball.
Morris tried to overthrow that fastball. Try to put a little extra giddy up on it. Put it up high.
Christensen ready for this. Here it comes. High. 2-0.
Bases loaded. 2 down for Salem. Bottom of the 4th inning. Ball's thrown away on the pickoff play to third base. And coming in to score is White. It'll be a throwing error on Morris, their pitchers. He tried to pick him off at third base. And each Tiger moves up. So Barrett is now at third. Renault at second base, still 2 down. Tried to pick him off just on the stretch pitch. Working from the stretch. But you are throwing into the sun to third base. And the throw is too far to the inside.
Christensen will swing and miss on that inside pitch. 2-1 count. Bobcats giving him a straightaway. Pitch. Low.
Top of the order, Silas Dubois is on deck. 1-1 our score now.
Pitch. Line drive to shortstop.
He drops it. And it'll be an error and another run for the Salem Tigers. A line drive right at Brown, but he dropped it. He should have had that ball easy and maybe took his eye off it, but allows another run to come in. It's 2-1 Salem. Second error of the inning. And Du Bois stands in with runners at first and third. 2-1 Salem. You're doing good, Allie, getting those runs like you promised.
Yep.
We need one more.
Yeah.
Okay, just for your own. I mean, you are a 3-run kind of girl, you know.
Yep.
That's what your reputation is now. That's the third error of the game now for Thayer Bobcats. And a pickoff play as Christensen was trying to steal. Pitcher stepped off, threw it back to the second baseman, and he is caught stealing. The play goes 1-4 on the putout. But the Salem Tigers scored 2 runs on no hits, 2 errors, and there was 1 man left. We've now played 4 innings. 2-1 Salem Tigers will come back in 1 minute. That's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Town and Country Bank, one of America's best regional banks in 2025 as ranked by Newsweek. United Country Salem Realty, Hubs Tire Center, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Looking Glass Salon, and the Technology Junkyard. Thanks to these sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
We can't see it yet. Dan and Barry back to the hill. Salem Tigers score 2 runs. Both of those, by the way, one of those is charged to Taylor. The other charged to Morris, as one man was taken out on a fielder's choice. However, it's unearned. So Taylor cannot be the winner. Didn't go long enough anyway to qualify for the win, but it's up to Morris now to pitch. 2-1 Salem as they get 2 unearned runs in that 4th inning. And Barry back to the hill. He's given up 2 hits. Salem still has not got a hit in this game, but they have scored 2 runs. That's what 3 errors will do. Salem with 2 errors. And Thayer with 3. Thayer gave Salem 3 walks, 2 hit batsmen. As pitch comes in, that's a strike on the outside corner to Cashton Ming. Ming struck out his first time. They give him right center field, just a little bit over that way. As Dan and Barry here in the 5th inning brings it in a little bit low. I'd like to thank our friends at Quick Tan and More 24-hour tanning, a stand-up bed, and 6 tanning beds are available to you at 405 North Main Street. A pitch comes in, a pop fly down the left field side out of play. Remember to stop on by and see them right across from the courthouse. Or call 573-453-8024. 405 North Main, Quick Tan and More, proud supporter of Salem Tigers. Top of the inning brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer, with a guide to help you answer questions about the real estate you want to buy for the first time. They've got one in the Crossroads Shopping Center. A strike call outside corner as Barry gets strikeout number 5, being caught for the 2nd time. And to the top of the order we go with Carter Nicholson standing in. Just remember, if you want that guide for real estate, stop on by and talk to your friends at American Family Insurance. Jonas Schaefer, your agent. A fly ball to right field. Pretty well hit, but should be no problem for White. He has it. Nicholson got around late on a fastball, hit one out to right field. 2 down here for Cannon Tharp, who was struck out and popped out to the catcher, and a heck of a play made by Silas DuBois right against that screen. That ball tailing back. It comes back from over the top of the press box. It's just going to keep spinning. Comes right back into the playable area. Not necessarily fair territory, but playable area. Tharp waits to the left side. It's out 1 to center. Here comes Christensen. He's there. He's got it. Only 6 pitches in that inning for Dan and Barry, and 2 flyouts to retire the side. Down in order goes Thayer in this 5th inning, and Barry has shut down 7 in a row. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Salem Tigers on top. 2-1, it's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Thayer Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Thayer Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Thayer Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Weather in the Ozarks is unpredictable. Make sure you've got the right insurance to stay protected. Talk to Randall Vaughn and Charlene Turner of Vaughn Insurance Services, LLC in Salem today. For all of your auto, home, life, business, and health insurance needs, Vaughn Insurance is here for you. Call 573-729-9445 or visit them at 400 West 4th Street in Salem today.
Welcome back. Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Don't forget, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties can help you find that recreational property or farming property or hunting property that you've been looking for. Get in touch with Jenna Deason. That's her specialty. She can show you, talk to you about it, give you the directions to it, give you all kinds of information about it. 573-247-0521. Outdoor property sales with Jenna Deason and Living the Dream Properties right across the street from the courthouse in Salem on Highway 19. Silas DuBois, Wayne Skidmore, and Dannon Berry to the plate, facing Mr. Owen Morris. Ball one, inside.
Outside. 2-0 count. Silas, left-handed batter, going up against this right-handed pitcher, Morris. Here it comes. Outside.
Bottom of the inning brought to you by Willie Strader, your Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Auto, home, life, business, other insurance. Willie's got you covered. 1414 West Sneakers Boulevard in Salem.
Silas showing the bunt, having to jump out of the way for that ball. Ended up being a hit by pitch.
Or ball four.
Yep.
I think I'll call it a walk.
Okay.
'Cause I don't think it hit him.
Jumped over it.
Yeah.
Wayne Skidmore up.
Fourth walk Salem Tigers have received.
Skidmore playing left field for the Tigers today. Right-handed batter.
Make that fifth walk. Excuse me.
Pitch. Inside. Foul tip. Back over the screen towards the street.
Got jammed on that fastball.
Skidmore re-enter with the boys on first. Morris will check his runner. Silas safely makes it back, Morris trying to pick him off.
Man, he got hit by that ball. I'm not quite sure the first baseman, Young, caught it. Like it kind of plunked side to side.
Yeah. Skidmore waiting for this pitch. Here it comes. Du Bois stealing second.
Swing and a miss, Skidmore. But a runner at second base, scoring position now with nobody out. Salem could add to their 2-1 lead.
Morris looking into Harper. Checking his runner on second. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Foul tip. You see him do that. That's foul tip.
All right.
Okay.
0-2 count. Tigers up 2-1. Morris looking into Harper. Skidmore will step out and take a couple practice swings and re-enter. Pitch. Line drive. Pop fly to center field. And second baseman Carter Nicholson will make that catch.
Got that one right in on the hands, right off the fist. Ball from Morris keeps tailing in on the right-handed batters. what looks like it's going to be out over the plate ends up coming right in on your hands. That one jammed Skidmore. Barry will stand in 0 for 2.
Morris looking back to Silas. Here come. He'll step off.
Can always fake a throw to third and second. Cannot fake a throw to third when you're on the rubber. First, that is. Not fake a throw to first.
Pitch. Nice strike by Morris right down the middle. Here comes the pitch from Morris. Swing and miss.
Foul tip.
I need to be patient.
You got to be patient. Watch the umpire. On that curveball, that's a good sweeper. Cutting across from right to left.
Pitch. Low and away. 1-2 count.
Aaron White waits on deck. Du Bois at second base, 1 down, 2-1, Salem Tigers on top. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Pitch. Inside. Chops it down.
Barry strikes out on that pitch down and in. Not a good pitch to chase. But he did, and he's out on strikes. 2 down now in the 5th inning. Go ahead.
That's Morris' first strikeout of the game.
It is.
White standing in, playing right field today.
In the 6th inning for Thayer, Morris, Boyce, and Young. Heart of their order coming up.
Pitch outside.
Salem needs a hit and a run batted in. They have no hits in this game as we are into the 5th inning. But they have a 2-1 lead.
Aaron will swing that bat. Not swing that bat. Wiggle that bat. Waiting for this pitch. Here it comes. And he'll duck is inside. 2-0 count.
It's the kind of pitch where it hits your bat.
Yeah.
As you leave it up there and it goes fair and you don't even know it.
Pitch.
Now that hit him.
Yep. Right in the shin. He'll take his base.
3rd hit by pitch in the game by Thayer pitching. 5 walks, 3 hit by pitches, 3 errors. And Hayden Ragsdale will stand in with 1st and 2nd, 2 down, 5th inning. Salem up 2-1.
Here comes the pitch. Hayden will take that right to the side.
So Ragsdale gets hit by the pitch. Right in that left quadricep. That will leave a mark. And Mason Sanders, who's reached on air and walked, will stand in. Tigers will take a run any way they can get one to add to their 2-1 lead. See if Mason can get that first Salem Tiger hit.
Pitch outside and away.
And Morris has been all over the place. High, low, inside, outside. You won't dig in against him.
Sanders waiting for this pitch. Here it comes. Swing and miss. He 1-1 count. Bobcats are giving Sanders a straightaway. Bases loaded. Here it comes.
It hit him in the neck or upper shoulder. 3 hit batsmen in a row. And the Tigers lead 3-1. An RBI, actually. The only one of the game yet so far for the Tigers. For anybody, really. And Coach Morris, well, I'm sure Owen is probably his kid, out there wanting to know what's going on. 3 hit batsmen in a row, a walk earlier in the inning. That runner comes around to score. So an RBI hit by pitch to Mason Sanders. He's been walked. He's 0 for 1 in this game, but has been on base 3 times. And Kane Barrett will stand in. 3-1 Salem, still looking for that first hit. Owen Morris on the hill.
Kane Barrett waiting for this pitch. Here it comes. Nice strike by Morris. Morris will look in. Here it comes. And the dirt gets past the catcher. White will decide to stay at third.
White started to come in. Ragsdale was already halfway past between second and third. And he had to put the brakes on and scamper back. Not a lot of room behind the plate here at Salem.
Barrett will wait for this pitch. Here it comes. High. 2-1 count.
Thayer with a run in the third. Salem with 2 in the fourth. Salem with 1 now here in the fifth. With the bases loaded, 2 out, 2-1 count on Kane Barrett.
Pitch. Pop fly up to third. Lost it in the sun, dropped it. And that'll be 2 runs for the Tigers.
Well, he didn't touch it. We'll give him a hit and 2 RBIs as Barrett popped it up to the third baseman. But as Allie mentioned, the sun is ruthless at this time of day. He'll get 2 RBIs, first hit for Salem. And 2 more runs come in to score to make it 5-1. Sanders at third, Barrett at second.
Inside. Here comes the pitch. Strike.
7 men have batted in this inning, 8th standing in right now. As 3 runs have scored, the Alley 3 runs.
Yep.
I bet the guys would prefer less painless ways of getting hit and pitched by 3 guys.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to restructure how you do it.
I'll try better.
We'll take it however we get it. Curveball in for strike 3. Renault called out on strikes, but the Salem Tigers do score 3 runs on a total of 1 missed pop fly base hit. There was no errors. 2 men left. We have now played 5 innings. 5-1 Salem Tigers. Back in a minute. It's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
The Salem Tigers have a hit. Should have been caught, but it was a hit because they never touched it, and the ball hit the ground and drove in 2 runs. 5-1 Salem Tigers. Will take whatever you get, right? 8 men at the plate in that 5th inning for Salem. 3 guys got hit by the ball. Actually, I think Silas got hit by the ball on the bag at first base as well on a pickoff throw. So make it 4. They don't count that one, but actually, Salem Tigers have been given 5 walks in this game. They've been hit 5 times in this game. They've been given 3 errors, and they have 1 hit, and they lead 5-1. Wow. Left on base, Thayer's left 4. Salem Tigers have left 6. Barry has shut down the last 7 in a row. It would behoove him to do it again. In order. Morris, Boyce, and Young. Pitched only 7 pitches last inning. Got the Bobcats out. So we go to the top of the 6th inning. Top of the inning brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer. Have you taken the time out to review the assets that you have in your home? Probably not. We don't always do it. Yeah, we keep adding and adding and adding. New cars, new jewelry, new TVs, new expensive electronics. Make sure you're covered. Talk to Jonah, 573-729-5156. American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer. Owen Morris has struck out and walked. Right-handed batter standing in, crowds the plate. Facing Dan Barry, who's going through the lineup for the 3rd time. And that pitch on the outside corner, a strike. Barry's given up 2 hits. Both of those hits, by the way, came back-to-back in the 2nd inning. Pitch comes in. There's a ground ball to Mason Sanders. Throw to first, right on the money. 8 in a row set down. 5-3 on the putout. And Dominic Boyce stands in. Boyce has reached on air, popped out to first. We're in the top of the 6th inning, 1 down. Boyce, big right-handed batter. He's their number 4 cleanup hitter. As Barry brings it in, there's a smash right to Barrett. He has it. Throw across. In time. 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Might get to that Cardinal game after all. I'd have to have a lot more like this, though. Ty Young will stand in. Young is grounded out to short and flown out to left. Sun field definitely is left field. Third base, shortstop have to battle that sun coming right over the Watson house. Right in there. It is nasty. Dan and Barry back to throwing that first pitch in. Dandy low curveball for a strike. He's thrown 4 pitches, has 2 outs. Young waits. Pitch just missed outside. 1-1. In the 6th inning for Salem would be Christensen, then back to the top of the order for the 4th time. The pitch comes home, a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Salem will be home to face St. Clair tomorrow, but we are going to be down to Salem City Park to follow our Lady Tigers taking on the Steelville Lady Cardinals with help from a few Blue Jays from Viburnum. That'll be a 4:30 tomorrow on KSMO Media. He struck out Young with a fastball. Young down on strikes, 6 strikeouts for Dan Barry. He has shut down the Thayer Bobcats. Now 10 in a row shut down by Barry as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Salem Tigers up by a score of 5-1. It's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only
Want to tell you about Vaughn Insurance Services, where Randall or Charlene can help you save money, and that's what it's all about, saving money in your insurance. 573-729-9445. Let them be of assistance to you, or stop by 400 West 4th Street. Talk to them in person. Vaughn Insurance Services, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Salem with a 5-1 lead. Boy, both pitchers, Taylor and Barry, start out this game, and I mean, it was rapid fire. We were flying through these innings. Taylor checked out after 3 1/3 innings after giving up a hit batsman and a walk. Of course, he is a sophomore, and all of a sudden the pitch count gets up very quickly. And Coach Morris removed him and put in Owen Morris. And Owen has struggled since coming in the game, giving up 4 runs. And all of them earned. And this one he throws behind Christensen. Luke's only been hit by a pitch, and then he got hit at second base as well. Why not hit him again?
Yeah.
He's a target. Okay, you take it.
All right. Pitch from Morris. Grounder to shortstop. Hustling. But it'll be a...
Brown throws him out 6-3. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought that's what you wanted to say. You were just looking for that guy's name. I knew it. I knew it. Happens to all of us.
Back to the top of the lineup, Silas DuBois. Here comes. Silas will dodge that. Just barely on the inside. Take a practice swing and re-enter. Bobcats giving him straight away. Here it comes. Outside. This game has definitely not been as windy as some of the past games, but still a little bit. Inside. 3-0. Wayne Skidmore on deck. Silas showing the bunt, pull it back. Strike 1 for Morris. 5-1 lead for the Tigers. Pitch. Pop fly. In play. Right fielder will pop it out of his glove and drop it.
Cole Hunter, who was the DH to start the game, drops that ball down the right field line. It'll be an error. And Silas DuBois ends up at third base. It was a high fly ball. He had plenty of time to get there. He had it in the glove, and it popped out and fell to the ground. And another error for the Thayer Bobcats, and that is error number 4.
Wayne Skidmore standing in for the Tigers. Here it comes. High strike.
A good fastball by Moore. He can throw hard. It's just where is he going to throw it? Let's see. I think I'll throw it here. I'll try and throw it here.
Pitch. Pop fly to right field.
Making the catch is Hunter to throw home as DuBois tags and scores to make it 6-1. That's a sacrifice fly for Skidmore and an RBI.
Dan Barry standing in for the Tigers. Doing some nice pitching today for the Tigers.
It's a good job by Skidmore just to make contact, get the run home.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything fancy. You don't have to. And you're rewarded with no out at your at-bat. You get the RBI, and you have no at-bat.
Yep.
It doesn't get much better than that unless you get a hit.
First pitch was high. Here comes the second. Inside.
Corner.
One. Pitch. Pop foul.
That's out of play.
Out of play. One-two count.
We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. 6-1 now, Salem. 2 runs in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 1 here in the sixth.
Barry waiting for this pitch. Inside and high.
Yeah.
Bobcats gave him a lot of right field to work with.
In the seventh inning, it'll be Brown, Hunter, and Harper for the Thayer Bobcats.
Barry will swing and miss.
Second strikeout for Morris. 1 run, no hits, 1 error, nobody left. We have now played 5.5 innings. We actually played 6 innings as we go to the top of the 7th inning with Salem on top. 6-1. We'll come back in 1 minute. It is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Salem trying to go to 5-6 on the year and 2-2 in the SCA. They have to win this game to have a chance at any type of possibility of an SCA conference championship. Have to win. And right now they have a 6-1 lead over the Thayer Bobcats. Cole Hunter, Owen Brown, Canyon Harper, those 3 are going to be batting here in the 7th inning. Dan and Barry back to the hill. The senior for the Tigers has pitched very well today, giving up 2 hits. They were a pop fly single back in the second, followed up by a line drive single by Cole Hunter. And since then, back in the third inning after a disastrous error, a couple of errors, Dan has shut down these Thayer Bobcats 10 in a row. So Brown will lead off first. He is their shortstop. His error in a line drive allowed the lead run at this time to come home. With 2 outs, Barrett lined it up the middle. Or I should say Christensen did, excuse me. Lined it up the middle, and he dropped, and he just mishandled it. Hit the ball right in his glove and just dropped out. And that allowed the second run to score, Kane Barrett, to come home. Right now, that run is the difference. 2-0. Oh, I'm sorry. 0-2 to count to Brown as Barry continues just to throw strikes. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on an inside fastball. Ball tailed back in on Brown. The 7th strikeout. Dannon's getting better and better as the game goes on. 2 strikeouts in a row. Barry has pitched well. Hunter, who singled and struck out in this game, stands in. Pitch comes in, fouls it back. Top of the 7th inning. Don't forget those on the radio side will be going to Cardinal baseball. Yeah, 7:05. We're going to be enjoying that game just a smidge late. We'll wrap it up pretty quickly here. Ground ball towards second base. Coming in is Renault. Go to first base. He bounced it over there, and that'll be an error. Trying to rush that throw, threw it right in the ground. Franklin playing first base. Couldn't catch it. It'd have been bang, bang at first base anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and put an error down there. The high fly ball to short left center field. Who's going to get it? And it's going to be the left fielder going over there, Skidmore, to make that catch, kind of reaching out for it, and there's 2 down. So Harper flies out to left, and it'll be Cashton Ming at the plate, or is it going to be a pinch hitter? Nope, it's Ming. 2 down here in the 7th inning. 6-1 Salem. Runner at first base. I always wondered, with 2 out in the last inning and you're down by 5, what are you looking at the coach for a sign? You got to get a hit. Does he have a hit sign? Pitch comes in. That's a strike. Ming has struck out twice, both looking. Made a fine catch out in the first inning on a line drive by Skidmore. Pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. Well, he was trying to hit it as hard as he could. And it's 0-2. Mary's trying to shut it out right here. Give Salem their 5th win of the year and put them back at 500 in the SCA conference. Short lead by Hunter. He's not going anywhere with a 6-1 deficit. And if he is, it doesn't matter. Ming calls timeout. Working from the stretch, Dan and Barry. Brings it home. That's strike 3 call. Should be. It is. Umpire didn't call it yet, but I did. And he's out. And that makes the Tigers, Dan and Barry, shut down the last 13 in a row. Would have had there not been an error, but he shut down 11 in a row going into the 7th inning. And then finishes off with his 8th strikeout as the Salem Tigers win it over the Thayer Bobcats today in fine fashion, but it need a lot of help from Thayer to get it done as they beat them by a final score of 6-1. As Salem Tigers had only 1 hit in this game, and Thayer had only 2 in this contest. We're going to take a 3-minute break, come back, wrap it up. It is Salem Tiger baseball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Dent County Farm Supply is locally owned and here to serve your farm and home needs. Check out everything that we have to offer, including feed, custom mix, fencing, and seed, just to name a few. Did you know that we carry top brand names such as Purina, Bad Boy, Showrite, Weaver, and Steel? No need to travel, we're right here for you. Stop in and talk to the helpful staff at Dent County Farm Supply today, located at the corner of Highway 72 and East Scenic Rivers Boulevard here in Salem.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
Welcome back to the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. We know we got Cardinal baseball to get to on the radio side. We'll wrap it up pretty quick. There wasn't a lot of hitting to go on. Salem Tigers got one hit. It was a two-run pop fly, missed by the third baseman, double by Kane Barrett, and that just added the Salem Tiger lead at the time. But they were already up at that time by a score of 3-1. So that was the only Salem Tiger hit. Two hits for Thayer. Owen Brown got a pop fly that fell in center field in front of Luke Christensen. And then a clean single by Cole Hunter in the game. That was the only one. That was up the middle as well. But then, that was to right center field. And the thing is, that single got Owen Brown thrown out of third base on a heck of a throw by Aaron White. And that ended that second inning for the Thayer Bobcats. Only one inning that Thayer scored. They had a leadoff walk in the third inning. A wild pitch sent him to second after a strikeout of Ming. An error by Mason Sanders made it first and third. Nicholson stole second. A pop out by Cannon Tharp back to the screen where Cy Dubois made a heck of a play. Then a walk to Morris loaded the bases. And then an error by Kane Barrett allowed the only Thayer run to score in the third inning before throwing out the next man, who grounded out to him by Ty Young. That Dominic Boyce ball hit right at Kane. He bobbled it, and then when he threw, he pulled Franklin off the bag playing at first base. The Salem Tigers, they never did get a hit until that fifth inning, but they did get 2 runs in the fourth inning. Aaron White led off getting hit by a pitch. A line out by Hayden Ragsdale to center. He really crushed the ball, but it was right at Ming in center field. Then Mason Sanders got a walk, and then it was pretty much looking at the different things that are going on, an error on their pitchers. He tried to pick off White at third base, and that allowed the Tiger runner to go to second. Then a ground ball by Kane Barrett made it a 5-4 force out at second base, made it first and third. A walk to Renault, and then an error by the shortstop after the error by the pitcher allowed the run to score. An error by the shortstop allowed the second run to score, and that was in the form of Kane Barrett. Then back in the fifth inning, a leadoff walk to Du Bois. He stole second with 2 down. Aaron White, Hayden Ragsdale, and Mason Sanders all got hit by a pitch in consecutive order before Barrett had a pop fly double that brought in 2. And then he was then a strikeout of Renault to end the inning at that time. And that made it basically a 5-1 game, because it was already, the game was over at that point, really, by that time. And then Salem got another run in the 6th inning on a fly ball by Du Bois down the right field line. Well hit, but the right fielder got there. Ball was very high, and then he dropped it. Then a sac fly by Skidmore on the fly ball to right field, hit for an RBI. So, RBIs in the game. Skidmore had 1, Sanders had 1 on getting hit by the pitch, and Barrett had 2. None for the Thayer Bobcats. Barry went all 7 innings for the Salem Tigers. 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run unearned, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Taylor started. Corbin pitched well, 3 1/3 innings, 1 run given up, but no hits. It was unearned. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 hit by pitch, and then Morris came on. Owen pitched 2 2/3 innings, 1 hit, 5 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 hit by pitches, and a total of too many errors in this game by both teams. 2 errors for Salem Tigers. Finish it up. I think I have 4 for the Thayer Bobcats in this contest to allow basically 3 unearned runs. But the Salem Tigers win it. They go to 5-6 on the year. Thayer falls to 9-7, and 2-2 in the SCA conference for Salem, and they will be back in conference play on Thursday when they go to Mountain View to take on the Mountain View Liberty Eagles, and we'll be there to bring you that game from Mountain View right here on KSMO Media. Tomorrow we'll be at the Salem City Park as our Lady Tigers take on the Steelville Lady Cardinals and a few ladies from the Viburnum School. And we'll be there to bring you that one, 4:30, 4:15, Tiger Talk with Coach Jim Moore. In the meantime, we got Cardinal baseball to get to, and we're going to head over to that here in just a moment. I want to thank Sally back at the station. Allie, doing a tremendous 3-run job again. Gotta love it, man. 3 runs in an inning. You're going to get a reputation for that, girl. And then Ben doing the video stuff. My name is Stan Stevens. Thank you for joining us for Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Until tomorrow from the Salem City Park, have a great evening. Stay tuned for Cardinal Baseball next against the Marlins right here on KSMO. Have a great evening. Good night from Salem's High School Baseball Field Complex.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Today's game has been brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Canoke, Missouri, LLC, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flying W Boutique, 4 Rivers Community Health Center, American Family Insurance, Salem Memorial Hospital, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardy, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today,
Discount Bins in Salem, and Vaughn Insurance Services, LLC. Thanks to those fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events right here on KSMO Media.